Now it's time to go back in time.
Could be the final inning of work where Matthew Boyd check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. Strike 3.
I mean, just another great outing from him, going 6, 4 hits, no runs. He was working the fastball. He had the change going, and he feed the slider. He's got that too. All in all, good job of attacking, getting ahead of hitters, no walks, 8 Ks. I mean, he's just been so good and so consistent.
We just went back in time.
Yes, time now for the best interview in baseball presented by Corona. We welcome in left-hander for the Chicago Cubs, coming off a great performance, Matthew Boyd. Matthew, welcome to the show. Thanks for joining us. How great is it to come off a performance like that?
Man, anytime you get to pitch at Wrigley in front of these fans, it's awesome. Get the sweep makes it even better. But man, I'm grateful to be a Cub and grateful to be part of this ball club. It's awesome.
And you talk about pitching that in front of those fans. The only show in town on Friday afternoons is Wrigley Field. All the other games are night games. How awesome is that, having the only Friday day game?
It's so great. I mean, it's like we got a great day here. It's right as I said that. Now look, there's like the blue sky went away, but it's warm out. We're gonna have a great crowd. Yeah, it's got a good matchup in division rival Reds. So. It's like I said, there's nowhere better to be, and it's a special place.
Matthew, blue skies and baby blues. Kevin is obsessed with powder blue uniforms. How do you feel when you put it on? Because I'm feeling pretty good in the baby blues right now.
Baby blues are awesome. I know you look better in it than I do for sure, but
Thank you.
Yeah, the blues are awesome, man. It's like I like the throwback. I like the panel hats. Yeah, I got to wear it. I got to wear the first ones this season, so that was I don't know if it'll match up on a Friday again, but man, they're great unis.
Yeah, they are great unis. We had Brandon Marchand yesterday, and I was telling them the Phillies unis, St. Louis, you got the Cubs, you got the Royals. The powder blues are everything now. I do want to get on to some Oregon State Beavers. Okay, you went there. You're hosting now a regional. My daughter goes to TCU. Kurt Sarlos and the TCU Horned Frogs are going to be up there. Do you stay in touch with any of the boys up there still? Because that's been a pretty awesome baseball kind of scene going on there. You guys got a lot of big leaders up there. You got Quan and Adley Rutschman. He went to Oregon State. No. Yep. You got some big boys. Exactly.
Yeah, we got some beeves. Conforto. There's a handful of us.
Right.
It's
Michael Conforto.
Yeah, we got Mike. We got Ellsbury, Darwin Barney. I mean, and I'm missing some other guys in the show right now. Jacoby, Larnick. I can name them. It's a cool culture up there. I stay in touch with Mitch, and the coaching staff, and I try to get up there and meet the guys, every so often. And it's so close to home up there in the Northwest, but it's just an awesome culture. It's such a cool place. I mean, being in Corvallis, you're the only pro team. It's like the Mariners are 4 hours north, the Giants are way south. So you get a lot of fans at the game, and it's a sweet environment.
So cool.
Man, so much. Yeah, it's good baseball. It's good Northwest baseball.
You still keep in touch with Stephen Kwan?
I do. I love Steve. Steve's the best,
great,
man.
Right?
He's so great. Tough out. I was happy to be on his team and not face him last year, but yeah.
Okay, have you ever faced him though in chess? And if so, how many times has he beat you?
No, I'm a speech communication major. I'm not messing. I know my lane. I hang out in that circle out there. I let Steve do his chess thing. They were all playing chess in the clubhouse last year. Yeah. Bachelor of Science, not a Bachelor of Art, but
Speech.
Yeah, it's a. Yeah.
I need help with my speech.
I know.
Good at conversation.
I know somebody who could use your services.
Damn, mushroom coffee will get you speaking different things.
I need some of it too, I think. Yeah.
Hey, Matthew, I'm curious, dude. Being around the team a little bit and seeing you guys, obviously it's exciting the way you're playing. But you guys got something really special as far as early season chemistry. How much do you think going to Japan and being a part of all of that played into the kind of the locker room chemistry you guys have?
I think it was awesome. I mean, stick us in a country where we don't speak the language and just isolate us, and it was you couldn't get any better. You know what I mean? But I mean, like, it was such a cool experience. Like we were, Seiya and Shota like threw a party for us. We had some team parties. Like we would have loved to get a few W's, but it was like we grew so close together, and it was something that was like the benefit of it the effects of it were awesome. You know what I mean? And we got to experience such an amazing culture. Like the country, everybody was so welcoming, so kind to us. The energy at the Tokyo Dome was unreal. Like that's something I'll never forget. Like I wish we could open every season like that. And but then you throw on all the time that we got together. We got to experience a different culture together. It was so cool.
That is so awesome. What else is cool is that you're almost from Canada. Ryan's from Canada. You're almost from Canada, and your little boy plays ice hockey. How about that, dude? We got a picture right here. Talk to me right now. I need to know positions. Is he a bruiser? Is he fast? Talk to me.
Yeah, so Izzy, I played hockey for 12 years. I love the sport. Was up in British Columbia. You know, being in Seattle, we didn't have a lot of teams, so our team in Seattle played up in British Columbia, going all the way up to Kamloops, and we got Seattle Kraken tickets, season tickets when they came into town. So my son Isaiah, Izzy lit up. The first time he got to the rink, I'd never seen him so captivated. He was only 3 years old, so you know he's still young. He's only 5. He's not on a team, but we're going out to stick and puck. We're lacing him up, and you know we got to find a rink out here so we can start skating this summer before we get back home.
Oh, I got a couple places for you, and I love this. I got to ask you a question about this. Travel baseball is a different beast, but travel hockey is next level. Are you prepared for that as a father of what that's going to take? Because that's a lot of trips.
No, I'm not prepared for it. I mean, that
checkbook.
I mean, the checkbook, hours in the car. God bless my parents for all they did driving up across the Canadian border on weeknights and weekends every week. We spent way too much time in the old Ford Crown Victoria and, you know, Explorer. I don't know if I'm ready for that. There'll come a time, you know, but God bless them for all they did. Those early mornings, 5:30 ice times. Oh,
yeah. The worst.
Being in Chicago, have you? No, absolutely not, Kevin. But being in Chicago, have you come across or crossed paths with Chris Chelios yet?
So, in Chicago, no. I met him at a Tiger golf tournament, but crazy story. So one of my coaches played on
I already knew.
TV.
I already knew. If you've met him, then you've got a crazy Chelly story. Go.
Well, no. So I was a youth, so it's one of those Chelly stories. It's a different Chelly story, but
he didn't ask for the phone number yet, Sarah.
My coach Gary Haight played with him, I think, on Team USA back in the day. So I was playing with Gary Haight's sons, and Gary just surprised us one day. He's like, "Hey, Chris Chelios is going to skate with us." And growing up as a Blackhawk fan, because my grandfather was from Chicago, I just was like, so he was just messing around with us, running, just playing around at practice. And I remember, he passed the puck to me one time during practice. I couldn't get a word out. I was just in awe. I was just all day long. And so it was, he came out to a game a few weeks ago, and I heard he's always around, so excited to, shake his hand, get to know him, a little better and whatnot.
Well, that was a very G-rated story, Matthew. I'm sure if you come across him in the wild nowadays, it's going to be a little bit different. Time now for a Corona vibes check. Matthew, who in the clubhouse gets you fired up before a start?
Pete or Nico. You can
PCA?
always PCA or Nico. Nico fired up gets me going, man. I love it. It's Nico Horner.
Okay.
Yeah,
what does he do in particular?
Always got a smile on his face, man. Always ready.
Yeah, he's just got he comes out just kind of on fire. He gets fired up. He's making plays. Ball player, through and through. Nico's the guy.
Okay. Who picks the clubhouse music?
I think Kyle Tucker.
Correct counsel, Rudy.
Correct counsel.
Why do you always call him Rudy, Kevin?
Notre Dame, touched home plate, all that stuff.
Yeah, he touched home plate in 1997. He had 2.5 hours in the big leagues. Renteria singles up the middle. You probably weren't born yet, Sarah. In 97, here comes Craig Counsell, arms up. Number 30 had the stance. that you couldn't even teach, so we nicknamed him Rudy. And then to this day, he's Rudy, bro. He looks like he's 22. He's a Baseball America prospect, but he's really like 65 years old, and now it's $40 million. So there you go.
Yeah.
Oh.
I love that.
He's still got that youthful hair too, by the way. It's unbelievable.
Dude.
I look at him like he has to
hair.
dye it, but it's just natural. Yeah, it's just unreal. Doesn't have a gray hair in there. No panic. Yeah. Dude, you're awesome.
Matthew
Thanks
Boyd.
for joining us
Yeah,
today,
thanks
man.
for coming on. We
clutch.
appreciate it.
Yeah, guys. Thanks for having
Tell
me on.
Izzy, slam him. Slam him in the
I will.
ice. Let's go. Come on, Izzy.
I love that.